Welcome back to the Astro Experience. Today we're going to be talking about Capricorn anger. So when you talk about anger in astrology, you can either look at the sun sign, the moon sign, or the Mars sign, okay? So even if you're not a Capricorn, you can either still be a Capricorn moon or Mars. So if your Mars or your moon sign or even your sun sign is in Capricorn, this video is going to apply to you, and maybe even your rising sign, okay? But when you talk about earth sign anger in general, it takes a lot for these people to really reach their boiling point. Capricorn specifically, they don't like petty shit. They don't like little petty, meticulous reasons to get mad. So that's the theme with any earth sign when you talk about anger. It's patience. These people have the most patience out of most other signs in the zodiac. Capricorn specifically, they come from more of an authoritative role, a more parental role. Even if y'all in a relationship, you may feel that energy from this person. They can be bossy sometimes, but they just have an authoritative energy about them. So they don't get mad at little petty things. If you make a mistake, it's not that big of a deal. These people won't blow up out of nowhere over nothing. That's not these people at all. What really takes a Capricorn off is lack of respect and disrespect and pushing boundaries with these people, okay? You may make a petty mistake. You may spill coffee on their carpet. They're not just gonna blow up on you about it. That's petty to them. They're like, all right, just clean it up, make sure it's good, and we good. That's it. But if you ever get disrespectful with a Capricorn or try to challenge their status or their role, and a lot of times Capricorns hold a lot back, okay? These are very patient people. They can take the load of so much burden. These people are so responsible in their lives. They hold on to a lot of responsibility. They have a lot of burdens. A lot of people look up to them. A lot of people in their lives look at them as the stable one. So Capricorns are really good at holding it together. So if it's a small issue, they're really not gonna blow it out of proportion like that. Unless you truly disrespect these people, they're not really gonna have a reason to lash out at you. What makes these people really tick is lack of respect, lack of boundaries, lack of respect for authority. And when these people do get upset with you, it comes from more of a place of disappointment. It's like, bro, I keep telling you, stop fucking up. Like, you may feel like a parent is mad at you, but if you really get them to their boiling point, you may not be able to distinguish them from a fire sign. But it takes a lot for them to get there, though. Capricorns hold a lot back. So even if you take a lot of petty actions, that may upset them, but they won't really say much about it. But once they have enough anger and frustration and disappointment and just anger accumulated, once they have so much of that accumulated, and then you get them to that boiling point, they explode. It's like you blow a jar off of a lid. You try to stuff so much down, and then once the jar finally comes up, you would think this person is a motherfucking Aries. But the difference is, Capricorns have a predictable anger, okay? You know exactly what ticks this person off, because they may tell you so many times before it even gets to that point, because they don't want to burst and explode like that. Mars is exalted here. So once they reach that boiling point where it's like, I'm done with this shit, they may kill you and everybody else involved because they're an earth sign. When they're mad, they have to express their anger physically. So these people may punch walls, may rip clothing. They may want to hit somebody. But Capricorns are also super controlled people. They're very responsible people. So they might not want to physically hurt you, but they have to express it in some way. So they may rip their clothing. They may throw a controller. They may break some windows, break a wall or something. But if you see a Capricorn to that point, there had to be a lot building up for them to even get there. What makes these people really tick is crossing lines, especially with people in their lives, okay? Capricorns are super patient when it comes to themselves, but when it comes to people that they truly love, they don't tolerate bullshit. They don't tolerate disrespect. They don't tolerate crossing lines. So you may fuck over a Capricorn and they may let you slide for it. They probably just won't fuck with you no more. But if you fuck over somebody they love, That's when they get real Martian-like. That's when they get real Aries-like. They don't play with people in their life like that. Like, if you're close to a Capricorn, value that shit. Because a Capricorn will truly crash out over family. But when they start to get upset and everything, they may stop talking. They may not say much, but they just need their time to cool down. You know, lower level anger and everything, they're not going to lash out or anything. But they're gonna kind of be reserved. They just want to be left alone when they get agitated or angry or upset. These people may just really just want to be left alone. So if you see a Capricorn mad or anything, don't keep adding flame to the fire. Don't keep throwing salt on a wound. They hold a lot back. And they do that a lot. So if you're the straw that broke the camel's back, they're going to take it out on whatever the problem is, because Mars is exalted there. So they're going to go directly to the source of that. So if you're the straw that broke the camel's back, they're going to go straight to you. They might even express that to you physically. So they might do some crazy shit. Just like relax around these people. These people are super understanding, but once they get to that level, you really can't tell them anything. Because once Mars breaks through that barrier, because Mars is exalted there, and then Saturn rules there. So once Mars breaks through Saturn, a Capricorn with no limits is a scary, dangerous motherfucker. That's only if they get to that point though, okay? The buildup of their anger, you know, they don't like petty arguments. They don't like small, meticulous shit to be mad about. They don't care about petty shit, honestly. If they get a little mad, they're not just going to disrespect you out of nowhere. They're not just going to take it out on you at all, because they're very controlled people, very reserved people. They often take the burdens of other people on in their lives, okay? But yeah, that's pretty much the anger of Capricorns in a nutshell. Super reserved, patient, relaxed people, okay? They're very go with the flow-ish. Just don't get them to that point. Then you won't know if they're an Aries, a fire sign, or just a Capricorn.